YouTube, what's going on? She got Professor Smell Good, and we back, baby. All right. Today is the day y'all guys been waiting for. How to make the incense. Okay. So let's get right into it because I want to be done by 15 minutes. Okay. Now, the very first thing that you want to get when you make an incense, you want to get one of these. All right, a layout carpet, and the reason why is because maybe you stay in a place where you have really nice carpet, or maybe you're renting. And the landlord laid out nice carpet and you don't want to mess it up because the oils, they will mess up the carpet and he will charge you because of it. Okay, so you want to have a nice little layout carpet. No, you can't don't use a cloth because oil is going to seep right through the cloth. Get you one of these thick layout carpets. They're like $25. Get you one of these, lay this bad boy out, so therefore you can get to work. And so if it dripped, then it's just going to drip on this carpet. You roll it right back up, and not only that, but when you lay it out and make your living room, make your kitchen, whatever area you make incense, you want to make the whole entire house smell good. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, wear all black. Wear all black, and the clothes, all black clothes that you don't care anything about. All black and all black clothes that you don't care anything about. Why am I saying that? Because the reason why I want you to wear all black is because you will drop oil on your clothes, okay? And the reason why I'm saying all black and clothes you don't care anything about, because maybe you got some other clothes you don't care anything about that has other colors. But guess what? If you got an orange outfit that you don't care anything about, if the oil spills on that, guess what? It's going to leak right through. I mean, it's going to make a big spot. And even if you wash it, it's still going to be there. But with black, it's perfect because when you wash it, you can't really see the oil stain, right? So wear all black. Wear all black and wear the clothes that you don't care anything about. That's number two, okay? Now, number three is these are the type, first and foremost, what I'm about to do, I'm about to give you guys the connect. I'm about to give you guys the connect where you can actually get the oils from. Get the oils to make the incense from, and then I'll explain everything else after that, okay? I want you to focus on 8 fragrances, specifically 8 fragrances, okay? Right now, 8. And then once you actually start to make some money and some profit comes in, then you can venture off and get other fragrances as well. But you want to start off with these, all right? Write this stuff down, by the way. Lavender, okay? Lavender, strawberry, peppermint, black cherry, or just cherry. Actually, you know what? I prefer it. Let me change that. I prefer just cherry because I think cherry is stronger than black cherry. So just cherry. Okay? Cinnamon, pineapple, grape, and fruit punch. Okay? Now, why did I pick all of these 8 here? Why are these 8? Because these are very, very strong oils. So when you make the incense, you can stretch it a lot, which means what? You can actually make more profit. Okay? Got it? All right, cool. All right, the next step is Medina Industrial Corporation. That's the name of the company out of New York. Medina Industrial Corporation. They're going to give you everything that you need to make the incense, including those oils that I just mentioned. Okay? Lavender, strawberry, peppermint, cherry, cinnamon, pineapple, grape, and fruit punch, okay? Okay. So with that being said, the next thing, okay, from Medina Industrial Corporation, these are the things that you need, that you're going to buy from them. Some of the things you're going to buy from them, some of the things you have to buy from the dollar store, things like that, okay? 45-pound DPG. See that? DPG. This is called DPG right here. That's 45 pounds. I'm trying to put my hand right there. For 45 pounds, dipropylene glycol, something like that. Dipropylene glycol, but it's called DPG. We call it DPG. And what this is pretty much cutting oil. This is what you use to dilute the body oils to make incense out of it, okay? And not only that, but the DPG, it doesn't have a scent to it. So that's perfect. So, you can actually stretch the scent of the fragrance. That's the reason why DPG is actually so important. Okay, now the DPG here, all right, see that? It normally comes with this. Let me pull it up for a minute. And then I'm gonna put it back down. Okay. See this right here? Apologize, it's kind of messy on the top right there. All right, but see that? It normally comes like that. That's how it normally comes, like this. I mean, like, excuse me. This thing here, this is the pump. You're gonna need this as well. They got them. Medina has that as well. Okay, but let me see. It's all good. See, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. You're going to get some spills. It spilled on me, but I'm all good because I got all black on. It normally comes with this. You see that? With the little thing, and you twist it on like that. That's how it normally comes, like that. Having a hard time getting a nice angle doing this by myself. But it normally comes like this, and then you just twist it off. It normally comes flat like that, okay? Flat like this. You pull this up, and then you twist it off. All right, and then you're going to need a pump. You're going to need a pump, okay? You're going to need a pump, okay? And a pump, what the pump does, see that? The pump is dripping already. But the pump, you're going to squeeze, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking. When you press this down here, the pump here, once you press it down, once you press it down, oil comes out of it, okay? Now, let's get back to it. Trying my best to do a good job, y'all. All right. That's a little bit better. All right, cool. Now, so you're going to need this, the whole 45 pound of it. I think they got it for, I think it's probably like $150, $200, something like that. I get mine for a real good price because I got nice connects. I get mine for, that's 120. I get mine for 120. All right, so you're going to need this, okay? DPG to make the incense. Also, you're going to need an empty pound bottle, okay? You're going to need an empty pound bottle. See that? That's an empty pound bottle. You can also get these from Medina as well. All right? No sin in it, okay? All right. So that's another thing you're going to need, okay? Put that to the side there. You're going to need an empty 2-ounce bottle. I put oil. This is like a peppermint type of oil that I'm going to use to make the incense. You're going to need this as well, okay? It doesn't have to look like this, but as long as it's a 2-ounce bottle, but you're going to need 8 of these. 8 of these with no fragrance in them. And you're going to need 8 of these, all right, with no fragrance in them, okay? All right. And then this is where you get the bucket here, okay? We got the bucket here, okay, for the incense. Now, I got 2 of these, and see, look at that. It's dripping already because it's oil underneath there. It's 2 buckets. But it doesn't matter because guess what? This is the incense making carpet. So it's not going to stain my floor because that's what this is for. And I got 2 of these strainers. You're going to need a strainer, okay? I've been using this already. You're going to need a strainer. See that? 2 strainers. You know, 2 strainers. All right. You see, I use mine already. All right. Now, and this is, you know, once you use this right here, you know, and obviously the oil is going to drip. Once you make the incense, the remaining of the oil is going to drip from here down to the bottom of the bucket. Okay. Well, actually, this one here. And you let that oil drip down there and let it accumulate. And with all of those 8 different fragrances mixed together, that's what we call house blessings. Okay? And actually, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Number 9. Now we just found number 9. Now, number 9 is house blessings. Everybody house blessings smells different. Okay? So number 9 is house blessings, which would be the remaining of the oil that's left in there. Use that all mixed together. That's how people make house blessings. Use that to make house blessings, okay? All right, so let's get right to it. So again, we got this bucket here, the strainer. This is the bucket that we're going to make the incense, right? Once the incense, let it drip for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. After 2 or 3 minutes, no, I'm sorry. This is the one you let it drip in. Excuse me. Have 1 bucket for dripping and 1 bucket for dry incense. Okay, 1 bucket for dripping and 1 bucket for dry incense. Okay, so this is going to be the dripping bucket right here. Okay, this is where this bucket is going to accumulate all of the scents from those 8 different fragrances, right? Which is going to make 9, which is house blessings. Okay, this is the dripping bucket, and once it drip for 3 minutes, you put the incense over here. Once you put the incense over here, it's an indication that I can actually put them in a bag now. These are the ones you put in the bag. These are the ones that you let drain. Okay, got it? Okay. All right. So we got 2 strainers, 2 buckets. All right. Now, so you're gonna need those. You can get these from the dollar store, by the way. All right, these buckets, or it doesn't have to look like this. It can look some other type of way. Strainers, they got many different forms of. You can get those from the dollar store as well. Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree. They all got them. Okay. Another thing you need is the incense holder. So when it's dry as here, you can actually burn the incense so you can see how it smells. Okay. Of course, with a lighter. All right. Now the bags. Okay. You need 2 types of bags. One is the 12 inch by I think 3 or 4, 12 inch by 3. These bags here, these are the bags that you can actually put the whole bundles of the incense in, right? Like this. See? Okay. And I know you probably see these a lot. Medina Industrial Corporation got all of this stuff. They got all of this stuff that you need, okay? So you're going to need the bags. I think these are 12 by 3. 12 by 3, okay? You're going to need these. And this is what you're going to use. I'm going to show you guys. There's a way in which most people make incense. I'm going to show you the simplest way. The simplest way in which I actually saw a brother make it. I'm not going into details about that. Okay, most brothers, what they do is they take the blank incense like this and they just dip it in the oil. They fill this bucket up with oil, right? And they just dip it. They dip it all around, or they let it soak, right? So let's say this bucket is filled to the top here. Okay, they would do this. I'm going to show you something. Hope that this phone don't fall in there. Okay. That bucket, that's house blessings in it already. That's the drip drops. All of that, that's like probably, oh man, like 6 pounds of house blessings. So what they would do is they'd do this right here. They just let it soak, just like that. See that? That's what they do. Of course, you need a bigger bucket, but still, if you just press it down, you know, you see that? They do that, and then afterwards, you know, they'll just, see that right there? And they just, see that? And they just let it strain. And they continuously do that. They continuously do that until all of the house blessings or all of the fragrance that they use to make the incense is all gone, okay? Now, that's the way they've been doing that for years, okay? That's the way that they've been doing it for many years, okay? I'm going to show you a very simple way to do it. Again, you guys, I apologize for not making the video the best. I don't have any help doing this. My family, they went out for a minute. Okay. So, let's get back to it. So, you're going to need the 12 by 3 inches. These are to make the incense, okay? I'm going to use these to show you the simple way. And then, obviously, you want to get this by the whole box, too. The whole box like this. Don't just get, because 100 comes in here, okay? You want to get the whole box of this, a whole box. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 comes in a box, right? 100 packs of these come in a box. They're like $25. So you want to get the whole box. Also, these here, these are the ones that you put the incense in. Like 10 packs of incense. You want to put 10 sticks. 10 sticks in your bag. 10 sticks per bag, okay? I'm talking about to sell them in the gas stations, right? Or to sell them retail, whatever you want to do. All right, 10 sticks. Well, actually, no. If you're going to do wholesale, it's best to do 10 sticks per bag. But if you're going to do, I don't know, maybe if you're going to do a flea market or something, man, 15 sticks. You can do 15 sticks. Reward them for pretty much coming to you and seeing you in person by, giving them an extra 5 sticks. But gas station, things like that, wholesale, then, you have to try to make your money. You got to stretch to make your money. So 10 sticks per bag, okay? Which is obviously 50 cents each. So they can sell it for $1. So, but anyway, these are the 2 by 12, okay? You can fit up to maybe 35, 40 sticks in here, okay? 2 by 12, okay? You want to get the whole box of these. Medina got these as well, okay? See that? 2 by 12. All right, so you want to get the whole box of those. It's like $25. And then, last but not least, you want to get the whole entire box of the blank incense. These are the blank incense here, okay? Or some people call them the unscented incense, okay? They come like this. They light brown. And if you smell them, they just smell like wood. They don't have a scent to them, okay? This one here, this is the one that I just dipped the house blessings. That's been sitting for 2 minutes. You see that? You barely see it. If you just get 1 drop every 40 seconds, then it's good. You can put those in the bag. You're good to go after that. You know what I'm saying? And so these are the blank. You see the difference, right? These are light brown. And since the fragrance is on there, it's a dark brown, okay? All right, so let me put this back over here. All right, so these are the blank incense right here, okay? With the whole box, you can get these from Medina as well. You get 100 bundles. You get 100 bundles, they like $35. $35, the 11-inch incense. These are 11 inches, which fits perfect in the 12-inch bags, okay? 12-inch bag, 11-inch incense, all right? Perfect. You get 100 bundles, all right? I think they're like $35, okay? Plus shipping. All right, so with that being said, man, let's get to work, man. Let's make some incense. All right. Again, you guys, I apologize for not having a better quality video. I'm doing this all by myself. I'm dirty already. That's why I said you have to wear all black and clothes that you don't even know, clothes that you don't care much about. The very first thing that you're going to do, okay, let's say peppermint, since this is peppermint here. You're going to take the peppermint, and the reason why I took those 8 fragrances is because they are so strong, they can stretch a long ways to actually stretch your profit so you can make more incense, which, in other words, make more money for you. So that's a whole pound. This is a pound empty bottle, okay? This is a 2-ounce bottle. Take any fragrance, lavender, strawberry. You're going to use the same method for all 8 of these fragrances. Lavender, strawberry, peppermint, all of them. And you just pour it in the empty bottle here. The empty pound bottle. Okay, now it's in there. See? It's in the empty pound bottle. Okay? Now, you're going to take the top. I'll take the top. Off the top. Man, that's not good at all right there. It's not good at all. Oh, here we go. It's on top of the DPG thing, okay? Which actually leads me to my next instructions. Okay, so what you want to do is move the buckets out the way just for 1 minute, okay? Because you have to actually make the incense oil first. Now, that right there, that's body oils, okay? That's body oils, okay? Which means you can wear it. You're going to be buying the body oils, okay? But once you add DPG to it, okay, you're going to fill this whole thing, that 2 ounce, you want to fill up this whole pound bottle. All right, 2 ounces of body oils and the rest DPG. All right, so what you want to do first is you want to shake it up real good. You know, get it in the wall, all in the walls of the inside of the bottle so it can stretch. And then this is what you do next. this is what you do next. You see this? Got the pump here. You kind of just, you see, you put the, you put that in the inside of the bottle, and you squeeze it. I'm gonna turn it this way so you can see. You see? All right, cool. That should work. You see that? Put it in there like that in the top. All right, and you just squeeze down. All right. And you do that all the way up until we get to the top. I want you guys to use the same exact method with all of the flavors, 8 flavors that I just told you about. All right, so that's pretty much full there. All right, put the top back on it. Shake it up. All right. Yeah, that's what we call incense oil. Now, incense oil is not designed to be as strong as the body oils. Incense oils is only designed to stretch the fragrance, but still for you to have so you can still have a scent on the wood. Okay, but the reason why I said take those 8 because once you use 2 ounces and you put the DPG in there, that peppermint is still going to be strong. The strawberry, cherry is still going to have a nice potent scent to it because you use very good quality strong oils to dilute. If you was to use 2 ounces of Egyptian muscat, that DPG is pretty much just going to I don't want to say overpower, but people can barely smell the Egyptian musk when you make incense out of it. You want people to smell the scent. That's the whole purpose of actually making incense. You want them to actually smell the scent that comes from the wood when you make it, okay? All right, so here's the incense oil. All right, so now what we're going to do is take one of these, the 2x3 bag, the one that fits the bundle, and you're going to pour it in here. I would suggest just take the top off like that. Just pour it in like that. See that? All right. And you want to pretty much, I'm going to tell you when to stop. Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on. That's about good right there. Actually, no, a little bit more. All right, so that's good. All right, so I want you to put just about that much in there. You see that? So that's almost a whole pound of oil right there. All right? And I'm going to show you how much this can make. You'll be amazed. All right? So fill a whole bag up like that. And then what you do is the bucket that you use to actually make the incense that that has all of the drops of the oil in there, you want to use that one, which is this one here. Okay? Don't be afraid to put that on the inside here of the top of the strainer. Okay? See, you open the bag, and then you get a bundle of incense, and you just put them in the inside like this, right? Make sure that they're all even when you put them in, because if one is hanging down, what's going to happen if one is hanging down, like see that? That's how it looks right now. Okay, if one is hanging down, like see how this one is hanging down here? You see how that one is hanging down right here? Okay, you got to push that back up. And the reason why is because when that hangs down, if one or two hangs down all the way to the bottom, and when you constantly pushing it down while this one's already down, it's going to poke a hole and it's going to waste, well, not really waste all of your fragrance because it's going to go to incense oil, but you would have to use more lavender oil, strawberry, whatever fragrance you're using, you have to use more to make more incense, okay? So you want to be careful. All right, so this is what you're going to do. See that? All right. Now, I'm going to show you something. Let's see if I can bring this up a little bit. Patient with me, guys. Patient with me. I'm trying my best, man. I'm doing it all by myself. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, so you see this? Now, that's where the oil is right here. It stops there. See the mark? That's why I stopped up there. Okay? So you probably wonder, like, man, isn't it going to overflow? No, it's not. Watch this. Okay? Once you press it down, let it ease down on its own. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Because what's going to happen is when it soaks, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's going to allow you to go down more. Okay, so all you need when you make an incense, you don't need to go all the way to the top. All you need is just to go to this point here, because the wood is what you're burning. That's what you're burning is wood. You're not burning that part up there. You're burning this part down here. So even if it comes to right here, that's still good. As long as the oil is over the top of the bottom of the wood part, which is here I'm talking about. Okay? All right, so what you want to do is you just want to press it together, like, kind of hard to explain. I can put it out a little bit more, actually. And you just want to, make sure that, all of the wood has oil on it, press it together, And you probably be wondering, well, what about the inside? Whether you believe it or not, when you soak it like this, it's already in the inside. Don't worry about it. Okay? Just make sure that you press really good. All right? Press really good. Dip it down in a little bit more. Press really good. All right? And so what happens, after that, you're done. Okay? It only take like 30 seconds. Now, don't take it out right away. What you do is you take it, all right? You're going to leave just about, that's like 2 inches right there. Leave 2 inches of space. And you see that? It's dripping. Allow it to drip. So you can have more of that same, more incense oil of this same scent available, so you can go back and re-dip again, because you're going to use more bundles to dip. All right? So that's good enough. Just let it drip for like 30 seconds. And then after that, you squeeze it like that to get the remaining of the oil off of it. It smells good, by the way, man. And then you just put it right in this bucket right here. This bucket right here. Just put it in there. All right? So that's 1 down right there. Okay? And we're going to see how many bundles we can make out of this bag. Okay? You're going to use the same exact method with all of the scents. All of them. All of those 8 fragrances I told you, same exact method. Okay? It don't take me long. I've been doing this for a while, man. Actually, yeah, I'm glad I thought about that. Let me tell you where I came up with this. Well, actually, I didn't come up with this. It's a brother. His name is Knowledge from Detroit. Here from Detroit. Brother named Knowledge. Knowledge, if you're watching this, man, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. It's a brother named Knowledge. I saw him at the bus stop. Knowledge is known for the incense and the oils, okay? Knowledge was at the bus stop making incense. He was making it, just spare the moment. And I was like, wow, he took, what I'm saying? Because back in the day, the bundles like this used to come in like a little plastic bag, an individual plastic bag. He would use the same plastic bag, put the incense oil, he would put the DPG with the oil, pour it in there, and he would just make it right there at the bus stop. And he made a bundle of incense within like 50 seconds. I sat there and I watched them. And I said, wow, so that's how you make it. Before then, I was always wondering what is a cheaper way to make the incense as opposed to how everybody else do. They take a whole gallon. Everybody else, they take a whole pound. They take a whole pound of body oils, right? A whole pound of body oils. And they put that in an empty gallon bottle and they fill up the whole gallon with DPG and they use 1 bucket per fragrance. So that means that if you got 8 fragrances and you're using the same method, man, you got to buy a lot of DPG, probably $500 worth of DPG. And then you got to buy pounds of those 8 fragrances. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. You're spending like $240 on the oils. You see what I'm saying? And then you most definitely got to get the big bags. So anyway, back to this right here. See, that's what I was talking about. You see how the incense right there is hanging down? You don't want that. Find a way to push it back up, because if it goes down, it's going to poke a hole in the bag. Okay, so this is good to go. All right, so you take that out. Same method. Let it drip. See, it's dripping real good. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste nothing. Use all of this oil and just let it drip right back. Not all of it, but at least 70% of it. Just let it drop right back in there. And then, you know, squeeze the rest. All right, so that's the second bundle. Okay? Now, it's only been 2 minutes. Okay? Now, look at the one we just made. This portion up here is nearly almost dry. But you're going to let these soak. I mean, you're going to let these dry for at least 8 hours. Let it dry for like 8 hours before you actually put it in the bag. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing is, what I will really suggest for you to do is try to keep this to the side. Keep this to the side. Those 8 fragrances, make sure you put a label on it, okay? The reason why is because when you put all of these in these incense and the same exact strainer, then you don't know which one is which. But the only way you can find out, smell this, and whichever incense smell similar to the one that you smell here, that's the one. That's an indication. All right, that's the one. So we made 2 bundles already, okay? And actually, those right there, if you let them soak for 2 minutes, I mean, you should be able to put them in a bag and sell them. I do it all the time. I mean, but I'm just saying, 8 hours, just so you can, what I'm saying, you want to let them soak so you can get all that oil. All right, so that's the third one right there. See that? Another thing, too, you want to do that, too. When it gets low like this, you see how that is, oil here? You want to squeeze it up, okay? You want to squeeze it up so you can put all of the oil in. See that? Same. See, once you buy your third bundle, the incense oils are going to look like this, okay? I mean, that doesn't mean anything. All that is pretty much the wood, but it's still good to make incense, okay? It's still good to make incense. Squeeze the rest. All right. That's the third bundle, okay? Now we're on the fourth bundle. All right, see, squeeze it up. See that?